All right, let's try now. Speak, please.
Hello.
Well, it's better maybe, but it's still down. Okay, but can you speak louder? Try to speak louder and let us hear you. What do you want to say to us, my friend?
I don't know. You tell me. Who do you want to debate about?
You are a Muslim, right?
Yes.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? What does it mean? You just, I'm a Muslim, innit?
What does that mean to be a Muslim?
To believe in Allah and the Messenger.
To believe in Allah. Who is Allah?
Our God.
Who I know that He is your God, but who is Allah?
Our God.
I know that He is your God, my friend. I'm not asking you who is your God. I'm asking you, if I ask you who is your God, you say Allah. I'm asking you who is Allah.
Well, it's like you believe in Jesus. We believe in Allah, innit? So yeah.
Yeah, but do you know who is Allah?
Nah, I've never seen him. Have you?
Okay, but so how you know that? Okay, you worship someone, his name is Allah, but you do not know him.
Of course. I don't. Do you know Jesus? Have you seen him before?
No, but Jesus is a real person, isn't he?
I mean, yeah, but have you seen him? How do you know? How can you believe in something you
Well,
haven't
there
seen?
is thousand and thousand of people witness him, and even historian wrote about him that they exist in his time. But Allah, nobody heard of him, and
Yeah, but what? All
even
right.
your prophet, he never saw Allah. Did he see Allah?
Nah, but did you see the Father? I mean, did
Okay,
you see
no,
the
I
Father?
saw the yeah, I saw the Father because Jesus, he said, whoever saw me, he saw the Father, and the disciples of Jesus, they were there, and they said to him, show us the Father. He said, well, I am with you all this time, you do not know me. Now you're a prophet, he never spoke to Allah, he never heard Allah, Allah never come to him, but yet he is teaching us about
Well, he
Allah.
did.
So who's
Well, he
Allah?
did through the angel Gabriel, didn't he?
How we know that Jibril is real?
Well, yeah. Well, the Quran says so. So
No, if you see, my friend, I want you first to take into consideration, I'm not trying to insult you, we mention things for a reason. You're a prophet, according to you Muslims, that your prophet was a man who was bewitched. Do you agree with that?
I don't.
Oh, here we go. So you are saying to me your prophet is lying because your prophet is the one
And
who
it's like,
mentioned that he was bewitched. So as long your prophet is a person who was bewitched and even he imagined that things happening, in fact, they never happened, then how we can trust him that he was seeing Jibreel? As you see, the hadith in front of you, and this is an authentic story mentioned by the family of Muhammad, his wife Aisha, that the prophet, once the prophet was bewitched, so that he began to imagine that he had done a thing, but in fact he did not. So a person who have, let us say, you are a person applying for a job, and you have a medical file. It says that this person, he hear voices and he imagine things happening, but in fact they never happen. They will not give you the job. Don't you agree?
can you show me the evidence for that? What
It's
does it say that?
it's in the screen, my friend. I'm showing
All
it
right.
on the screen.
Okay. Let me see the screen. What I can see is that God knows best what He means by this
Oh,
letters. That's all.
maybe you need to refresh your page. It's going maybe take time. It's okay. Refresh your page in YouTube. Just to be
All right.
sure you mute YouTube, please.
Oh, I can see now. Okay. Okay. Give me a
Okay.
second. Let me read. Can you show me the reference for that?
Sure, sure. Here we go. Let us see. We click at the reference. This is Sahih al-Bukhari, and this is the number. So now how we can trust Muhammad to be seeing Jibreel, the guy you call him Jibreel? Maybe this guy he's imagining.
Well, there are many miracles that Muhammad did in it. So, for
Like what?
example,
Like what?
how he was illiterate. So how can someone illiterate write a book like that? I
But this
mean,
this book is a crazy book. What are you talking about? It's full of mad crazy stuff.
Well, that's your opinion.
No, not my opinion. You choose from me one thing in this Quran. You said miracle. Show me one thing there is right.
So
Just one.
how can Muhammad, like, he's an illiterate person, how can he write something like that?
My friend, first of all, your prophet, he never wrote anything. According to Muslims, the one who collect the Quran, it was a guy, his name was Uthman. And yet we don't have the book of Uthman. We have according to a guy, his name is Hafs. And Hafs was accused by the Muslim that he's a fraud and he was a thief. And I can show you the reference. So when you say to me a prophet who wrote this book, you don't even have a book. Secondly,
Yeah,
name for me one thing in the Quran is accurate, is not an error, and is not crazy. Give me an example of the miracles you mentioned. Well, like you say, like a book, like this book.
the
What
fingertips, the fingertips.
fingertips were in the Quran? Speak fingertips. This is a lie. Nobody says
Do,
fingertips.
do you mean it's a lie?
Fingertips about what? Fingertips about cutting fingertips, right?
No.
What about then? What about what? What do you mean?
How could he know years ago about the fingertips?
What the fingertips? Fingertips is a word in the language. It's not a big deal. Maybe you mean fingerprint.
Oh yeah, fingerprint. Sorry, my bad.
Fingerprint, my friend. This is a big fat lie. There's nowhere in the Quran it says that Muhammad he speak about fingerprint. Can you give me the verse so we can laugh together?
Yeah, sure. Give me a second.
Go ahead.
Um,
It's okay.
70,
Take your time.
75
Chapter 75.
verse 4 of the Quran.
That's wonderful. I want you to see and look with me in the screen and don't laugh. Where in here speak about fingerprints?
I
This
can't see
one,
it.
this one doesn't say. It says nusawi bananahu, which means we put his bones together. There's no mention of skin at all. We put the bones of even the fingers together. Where is the fingertips? Sorry, I mean the fingerprint. It's a lie. The Muslim, my friend, with my respect to you, they lie to each other and they fool people. They make up stories. It's not there. Where it says this fingerprint? Where is that? It says Bala qadirina ala an nusawi bananahu, which means yes, we are able to put the human being together, even his fingers, bones, which is very small, we can put them together. There's no fingerprint, there's no skin, there's nothing. So where they add all this fingertips story to the story? It's a lie. And that's why I believe Islam is a satanic religion, because if Islam is not satanic, why those who follow Islam they lie and fabricate stories to make me believe in Islam? I assure you that the one who made up this story, he knew that this verse doesn't say that.
Well, that's what I've been told.
I see, my friend, I'm not saying you are a liar, my friend. I'm saying the one who told you that is a liar, and you can see that in front of you. Do you agree?
Um,
Give me something
yes.
else. Give me something else. Forget about this one.
Was Muhammad not illiterate?
Okay, let us talk about Muhammad being illiterate. First of all, if Muhammad is illiterate, there is a story in the hadith says that when the angel came to him, he said to him, read, correct?
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you, my friend. I don't know you with my respect to you. Remember, I'm not trying to insult you. You do not know how to read, and suppose that I'm an angel, which means I know that you don't know how to read, right? And God is the one who sent me. And then I say to you, read. I mean, who is the stupid here?
Well, it didn't mean read as in, the literal sense, as in read.
What he meant then?
Um,
What he meant then?
he meant, um, 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 Maybe he meant in a different way.
Like what? Give me an example. When I say read, read is read. Arabic is Arabic. I know what read mean. Read. اقرأ فانقر ورأى, which mean he say
Maybe
about
he meant I don't know. Maybe he meant recite instead of read.
that would be even more stupid, because how you say I cannot recite? You just did by saying that word. You just did say the word. Imagine I say to you, say zucchini, and you say I cannot say zucchini. You know what I mean?
Um, but where does he say that first of all?
Huh?
Where does he say that? Where does he say he said read and he wasn't able to read?
Well, according to the Muslim, the angel, he said to Muhammad, read, and he said, I cannot read. So here there is a bad error here, because if this is story as the Muslim tried to present it to us, that means Muhammad, he been ordered from his God wrongly to read, and his God do not know that he do not know how to read, and Muhammad was correcting him, saying to him, come on, I do not know how to read. Then
Okay,
his,
so you're saying that. Okay, so basically you're saying that he was a liar, and in fact he did actually know how to read.
I am not
Right?
saying anything. I'm just questioning what you just told me. You know, you are the one who mentioned to me how he cannot read, but the story does not make sense. Secondly, if you go in the Quran, my friend, you will see that the Quran speak about Muhammad being illiterate, and illiteracy in the Quran is not about him knowing how to write, how to read. The Quran, and I think you know because you are a Muslim, it says that we are the Christians and the Jews, we are people of the book. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Why we are not called illiterate? We are called people of the book because simply we know the book, which means we know God. Those who they are not from the Christians and the Jews, they are called ummiyin. Read with me chapter 2, verse number 78. I hope the screen is coming good for you. Do you see it?
Yeah, but I don't know how to read Arabic. That's the thing.
No, no, I'm showing to you in English now.
Right, so, yeah, I can see. I can see. All right. So what's the problem?
The problem is you just told me that Muhammad you do not know how to read, but nowhere in the Quran it says that Muhammad do not know how to read. It says that there's two kind of people. There's people who they are illiterate, and there's people who have a book, which means the Quran make it clear that the one who is called illiterate is the one who don't have book of God. Those who have a book of God are called people of the book, and this is what the Quran speak of. And the ignorant Muslims, they think that this is about illiteracy, about not nobody knows except the Christian and the Jews. They knew how to write and to read. This will be funny. In the whole world, there's nobody knows how to write, how to read except the Christian and the Jews. It's like we are burned to be duck, and we right away we walk like a duck and we swim like a duck. That would be funny, right? So the Quran trying to copy the Jews from the Old Testament, speaking about the Gentile who they are illiterate about God. They are pagan. So the Quran confirmed that there's two kind of people who they are illiterate about God, and there's people who they have a book. Did you get it?
Yeah. All right. So you're talking about illiterate in the sense of not having the book, right?
Not, yes, not having a book, and you don't have the true religion, you know. So you are illiterate, and that makes sense, correct?
Well, my parents been telling me that that's one of the miracles because he was illiterate, so how can he say write? I mean, they basically say no one was able to write a book like him. I mean, no one is
I mean,
able.
my friend, this book is the most. Please don't think I'm trying to insult you. This is the most stupid book ever I read. So when you keep saying to me how he can write this book, how he can write this book, Muhammad, he did not write a book. This is a bunch of collection of stupid stories that don't make sense. Have you, like, as an example, did you read the chapter 18 in the Quran?
Yes, some
Okay,
bits.
okay. Isn't is that something somebody he have any little brain will say that the sun set in the murky water?
Oh, you were talking about Alexander the Great, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's talking about Alexander the Great, absolutely. Okay. So Alexander the Great, suddenly he became a messenger of Allah. But Alexander the Great, he is a homosexual and he is a
There's
bisexual
no
actually.
say, there's no saying that, is it?
It is because if you go and read the interpretation, you will see that this is the person. They call him the man with the two horn. This is a story written by a Syrian writer, a fictional story about a true person, which is Alexander the Great. And they called him the man with the two horn. Why? Because when he go in war, he wear a hat, have two horn. But according to Muslims, and this is their explanation, they say that he was called such a name because when he invited his people to Islam, his people did beat him with the hammer in his head, like boing, and then he got the first horn, and then after that, Allah he raised him from death, and he sent him again to his people, and then when he came to his people, he said to them again, convert to Islam, and they did beat him again with the hammer in his head, boing, and he got the second horn. And this is why he was called Zulqarnain, which means the man with the two horn. Otherwise, it's going to be funny to call somebody a guy with a two horn. Why is a cow? Who
But
is the
probably
guy?
wasn't mean in the literal sense, as in,
No, it's mean Zulqarnain. The man, Zu in Arabic, Zul, which means the one with, Qarnain, which mean two horn. As simple as that. And look here, Allah is talking supposedly. They ask thee concerning Zulqarnain. Say, I will rehearse to you something of his story. So the one is telling us the story is Allah. But then the story is really crazy. He says that verily we establish his power on the earth, speaking about the king who controlled all the earth, and gave him all the way and the means to the end. And then it says, on such he away he followed until he reached the setting sun of the sun, and he found it sitting in a spring of murky water. This is
yeah, that's a
God
bit
talking. This is the
I'm not
miracle you are talking about, the sun sitting in murky water.
probably it was meant to be said in a different way. I don't know.
No, my friend, it says clearly sitting. I know the Muslim they try to make it appear to be something, but Muhammad, your prophet, he cannot get himself mute, so he get himself busted. So Muhammad in the hadith he explained this verse, and he said, uh, let's see, you see the hadith with me?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so it says, I was sitting behind Allah Messenger, the Messenger of Allah, SAWS, who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting, and he asked, do you know where this set? I replied, Allah and his messengers knows best, which means this is the knowledge of Allah because Muhammad is not speaking of his own. He said, it's set in a spring of warm water. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, I used to live there. I mean, I always used to see the sun setting in murky water. It was the dish where my grandmother washed the clothes. I mean, this is obvious. This is a lie, and this is cannot be something to be proud about.
Yeah, that's a bit funny to be honest.
Thank you very much. I can tell that this gentleman is a nice person, and he have a patient, by the way, because I'm being very sarcastic, but he is not getting upset. I respect that of him. But my friend, you as a person coming from a good family, and you have a brain, and I can tell you have a level of education. Do you want to accept such a thing to be follow? And they told you Muhammad is amazing, and Quran, how you can write the Quran? The Quran is the most stupid book ever I saw.
Well, to be honest, I believe what my parents been um teaching me, telling me. So yeah, to be honest with you, I haven't read the whole Quran. So yeah.
So are you willing to leave Islam, my friend?
Um, well,
Okay, don't leave Islam yet. Let us give you more chance. Let us see if maybe there is something left is good in this religion. Give me something else. Give me an example. Forget about this. Oh, did you hear about the flying carpet as an example in the Quran?
The
The same,
flying carpet.
yeah, the same chapter speaking about. You did not hear about the
Wait,
flying carpet?
no, I've never heard of such a thing. Can you show me where it says that?
Okay, if we go in the Quran, it says that Allah He gave His prophet Sulaiman the power to control of his flying carpet. So the flying carpet that he ordered
Wait, is this from the wait? Is this from the Quran or where? Where did
this
you
in the
get this from?
Quran, this is in the Quran, chapter 21, verse number 81.
Okay, let me write this
Chapter
down.
chapter 81, chapter 21, verse number 81. And I will
Okay.
show you the interpretation so you will not say I'm making things up. Did you hear about Ibn Kathir before?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not that much. I just do basically what I've been told and things. So
Okay.
I'm not. I'm not really
Okay, let
into
us read the
this.
interpretation of the story so you will not say I'm making things up. If we go in chapter 21, verse number 81, here we go. This is the official government of the Kingdom of Jordan. This is government website. Okay. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. Al-Jalalain is a big, well-known scholar in Islam, and he has explained the verse. And we disposed for Sulaiman the wind to blow strongly. In other verse, it describes it as to blow
Softly.
softly. Okay. In other words, it's either blowing violently, gently, respectively, according to what Sulaiman wanted. So it's up to him. He ordered the wind, making its way at his command to the land which we have blessed, namely Syria, and we have knowledge of all things. Let us show you more interpretation. Okay. And also we made a command to the etc. Actually, here it doesn't show really much. Let me show you Ibn Kathir. Ibn Kathir give more details. Let us go to Ibn Kathir. All of those are Islamic website, 100%. And by the way, Islamic translation is a fabricated translation, which means they never give a true, honest translation. So I always advise you not to trust what they say, even
So
though you are a Muslim.
I've heard about chapter 33 verse 56 where it says that Allah sends blessing or that sort of thing.
Allah, he said what?
Surah 33 verse 56.
What about it?
I've heard a debate about whether Allah prays or
Yeah, we will go there, but let's see here first. Let us finish this one. So to show you the flying carpet, because we mention it, I don't like to mention something without. Read with me. Is the screen coming?
yeah, it is coming.
Okay. And to Suleiman we subjugated the wind strongly, ragging means we subjugated strong wind to Suleiman. Okay, now he said he had a mat, sorry, made of wood, in which would place all the equipment of his kingship, horses, camels, tents, and troops. Then he would command the wind to carry it, and he would go underneath it, and it would carry him aloft, shading him and protecting him from the heat until he reached whenever he wanted to go of the land. All right. So,
But it's not saying about the carpet, isn't it?
sorry,
I don't see the word carpet there.
it says mat. Do you see the mat? You see the mat?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. So the wind go under the mat and carry it. And what he have in the mat? He have his equipment, his army is not a flying carpet like Alibaba carry only one or two, or somebody bad. It carry the whole kingdom. His actually in the Arabic it says the carpet can fit for 600,000 chairs plus all the tents, plus all the soldiers, plus all the camels, plus all the horses, plus all the food, plus all the animals, all are flying in one mat, and they fly from in a distance of 1 month in each blow.
But wait, where'd you get these interpretations from?
This is Ibn Kathir, my friend. I can send you a link if you wish.
Yes, please.
I will give it to you in Skype later. When we finish, you can click on it and you can read. And
That's
again, by the way, the English translation is full of lies. You want to laugh more? Read the Arabic one. The Arabic one is more hilarious. In English, they try always to cover the madness and stupidity, you know. And in the same, here we go. It says, its morning was a month journey, and its afternoon was a month, which means journey. And not only that, Suleiman, Allah, He gave him the power to control shayateen. And what the shayateen they do? They dive for him to bring him rubies, to bring him diamonds from the ocean. I mean, this guy, he is in control of everything. He don't. This is why he was very rich. And then it says, and also of shaitan, every kind of builder. Here we go. He have a shaitan who is engineer in building, and they built for him synagogue. And not only that, they build for him statues and icons and palaces. Shaitan, he don't hire a construction company. He have the shaitan himself building for him. Shaitan and his family, all of them, they work for him. And then the one who disobey him, or he don't have work, Suleiman, he put chains on them. He chained them.
Well, what about, okay, so you can say, wait, that in fact Muhammad wasn't actually illiterate, and the miracles, for example, the miracle, the fingerprints and splitting the moon and so on and so forth. So
it's a lie, my friend. There's nothing like this. The splitting the moon, even if the one splitting the moon is proven Muhammad to be a false prophet. Why? Because that word doesn't even say that Allah he did miracle, or what the verse saying that the moon is split and judgment day is near. It doesn't say Allah split anything. Or what it says that this is a sign of judgment day, but the moon never split. Never, because if the moon is split for 1 second, not only the moon will be destroyed, the earth will be destroyed, because the moon will hit the earth, and at least the part facing the earth. And here Muhammad he made a mistake by saying that the moon is split and the night, the judgment day is very near, because this is what's happening 1400 years. And by saying that the moon split and the judgment day is near, you confirm that the judgment day started, because the split of the moon is a sign of the judgment day. But this was 1400 years ago, proving Muhammad to be a false prophet again. And there's no moon split. The Muslim, they post a picture of the moon, of a valley. They say this is from NASA, this is the moon split. This is a valley. We have the Grand Canyon, the biggest valley ever you can imagine. But this doesn't mean the earth is split.
So you're telling me that basically all those miracles are basically lies?
My friend, there is no miracle. Even the Quran itself says that Allah he never gave Muhammad a miracle. وَمَا مَنَعَنَا أَن. Here, read with me. Let me show you.
All of judgment is.
Chapter 17, verse number 59. Read please, Ronnie, what it says.
Can't see it.
You see it now?
Or 59, did you say?
Yeah, this is chapter 17, verse number 59. The one is highlighted with the green.
Okay. And we refrain from sending the signs only because the men of former generations treated them as forced. Send the sheikh.
Okay. So Allah he refrained from sending miracles. He refrained. The Quran says he refrained. So how the Muslims they say there's miracles and the Quran itself saying is refrain?
Well, even well, Jesus did he not say the same? He was and he said, I can't do any miracles when he was in Jerusalem, I think it was.
My friend, Jesus, he all his life is doing miracle. He is a miracle himself. He is born of a virgin. According to Islam, he spoke in the cradle. He did not wait 40 years to until like Muhammad to be squeezed and somebody says to him, read. From the first second he's born, he speak the wisdom of God, and he is born of a virgin, which means he himself is a miracle. Before he is exist, his name is the Messiah. He is the word of God, and it's confirmed in the Quran. So
But what I'm
Muhammad,
trying to say is that maybe he refrained himself the same way Jesus did when he was in Jerusalem.
my friend Muhammad, he never did any miracle. What refrain? No, it says Allah. It's not Muhammad. Allah is saying we refrain from sending miracles. And by the way, this is a lie because, as you know, the Christians believe that Jesus did miracle, correct?
Yes,
Okay, and the Jews believe that prophets they did miracle, correct?
yes.
Okay, so what is the excuse that former generation they believe did not believe in them? This is a lie. They believe in them. So Muhammad, because he cannot have a miracle, he claimed that his God is not sending miracles because, okay, well, here we go. There's a prophet before came and they have miracles. You do not believe in them, but this is a lie.
But well, Muhammad healed the sick as well, didn't he? Did he not heal his cousin Ali when he was inflicted with an eye infection?
I don't understand what.
I said, I said Muhammad healed the sick as well, did he not? I think the Quran says that he treated his cousin Ali when he was inflicted with an eye infection.
No, this is not true. This is all of this. Muhammad himself, his children, they die. According to Muslim, he could not help them. Muhammad himself, he got sick. As I just showed you, Muhammad himself was bewitched. Even Muhammad, he cannot even have a real sex. According to the hadith of his wives, that Muhammad, he imagined himself having sex, but in fact, he never did. So how the man who himself obviously is suffering from issues, mental issues, he can help you? The prophet continued for such and such a period, imagining that he had slept, had sexual relationship with his wives, but in fact he did not. This is how bad the situation of Muhammad is. If you go to a doctor and you tell him, I imagine myself that I was having sex, I'm not talking about somebody he sleep and he dream. No, that's not the case. Muhammad is awake during daytime and he think he did things, but in fact he did not, including sex. So how this man can be a prophet of God? We cannot even hire him to be a post office man because he will imagine that he delivered the mail to you, but in fact he did not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a bit odd.
So how we can trust this guy? Okay, he might see in the same day he see Jibril. He said Jibril told me this, but in fact he did not see Jibril. This guy is imagining. You can go and study a little bit of science, and you will find out that this person is suffering from mental illness. There's a chemical balance in his brain. He imagines things. He hear voices. Even Muhammad, he said the stone say hello to him. Have you ever heard why the stone will say Assalamu alaikum? Trees, they say to him Assalamu alaikum. The cow said to him Assalamu alaikum. The camel spoke to him. The stone spoke to him, but nobody hear it. Only him, he can hear it. And here we go. Even his sex have no witnesses. Have you ever heard of somebody have sex, but he have no witness? Even the wife, she never heard of him doing sex.
What? Where does it say that?
It's in front of you because here it says that he imagined. That's mean the Muhammad, he did not have sex for real. If I say, you know, what happened here, Muhammad was bragging about himself having sex around between his friends, and this telling me that he is a savage person. Then they asked the
But this is
wives.
the hadith, right?
The hadith in the front of you. Don't you see it?
Is the hadith, right?
It's in the front of you, yeah.
All right. Cool. Can you give me the reference to that, please?
Okay, no problem. Here we go.
Thanks.
So you are holding to Islam, my friend, or you decide to leave Islam?
Um,
Do you want to have a bewitched prophet who is even his sex is false?
I need to study this, to be honest, because I've never heard of this before. All I've heard is that Muhammad was a really good person, things like
What
that.
is
And he
good
took
about
on
him?
the
What is good about him? Having sex with a child, she is 6 years old.
well, he was 6 years old, but back then 6 years old was different than he is now,
My
isn't it?
friend, this is a big fat lie. With my respect to you, I am an Arab. I am from there. I never heard of somebody thinking of 6 years old girl. Even dogs don't do that. Even animals, they sniff. They sniff the female. If she have a heat, if she have her period, then they go for it. But they don't go after a baby dog. Even dogs don't do that. So this is a prophet of God. He is 54 years old. She is 6 years old, and he have wives already. He's married. What make him think even about a child unless he is sick? They lied to you. They say 6 years old at that time. 6 years at that time. Why? I mean, here we
It
go.
was like 19, wasn't it? Today, basically, that's what I heard.
Sorry.
6 years old back then was like 19 today.
No, my friend. 16 is 6 years. Is 6 years. What 19? Come on.
But the way they used to count the years before you used to be different than it is now.
My friend, it's not far long ago. We are not talking about 10 million years to say maybe this has happened before. It's just 1400 years ago. What are you talking about? Like, come on, you are smarter than this.
But they had
Six.
wait, but they had 6 and 9 when they got married
No,
basically.
no,
So
no problem. But from 6 to 9, he was molesting her. She is his wife. Why you marry? Did she become a wife at the age of 6? Yes. So he have intercourse with her at the age of 9. Because if he do it before, obviously she cannot handle it. She would die. Maybe he was trying, but he noticed she cannot do it. We don't know what happened inside the bedroom. She is,
why didn't anyone stop him then?
huh?
Why didn't anyone stop him?
Who can stop him? Muhammad is a criminal. Who can stop Muhammad?
And also, I've got another question.
Go ahead.
Is it true that he died of natural death?
No, Muhammad, he died by poison.
What do you mean by poison?
Yeah, a Jewish woman, she killed him.
I've never heard that before in my life.
Well, you are talking to Christian Prince, my friend. I am the Wikipedia of Islam. This is Sahih Bukhari in front of you.
Everyone's been telling me that he died of a natural death, as in,
No, my
normal.
friend, no. Here we go. The prophet in his element in which he died used to say, used not only once, not twice, I still feel the pain caused by the food I ate at Khaybar. And at this time, I feel as if my aorta is being cut off from that poison. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so Muhammad was not, as they say to you, he died by poison. And here we have a question. Why Allah did not protect Muhammad from death, but the Muslims, they say Allah protected Jesus from being crucified. Here we go. Muhammad was killed by the Jew, and the Jews, they wanted to kill Jesus. According to the Quran, Allah, he protected Jesus. According to the Muslim books, Allah did not protect Muhammad. Why?
I don't know.
Because this is a crazy religion, my friend.
There's no only me. I've got a lot of my friends. Not everyone says the same thing. He died of natural death. So
No, no, but
yeah,
here you notice that this is crazy because Muhammad in different place, by the way. Muhammad is a doctor. Muhammad, he speak about medicine. So Muhammad, he said, if you eat 7 ajwa, you know what ajwa is?
no.
Ajwa is a palm date. So if you eat 7 ajwat a day, then no poison will work in you and no magic will work in you. But Muhammad, he have both. He was affected by magic and he died by poison. So how the guy is teaching us what to eat so he can stay healthy, and he claimed that this is all from Allah? He says such a thing, and then he died by poison, and he was under the black magic in the same time.
Why do a lot of Muslims today believe that he died of natural death? If that's not the
Nobody
case,
believe this is a lie. You see, most of Muslims are like you. They hear things, but nobody. We are people who knows what we are talking about.
I'm talking
Did
to
I
one thing.
say, my friend? Did I say to you anything until now without showing you reference?
No, no, no.
See,
Well, obviously, I need to go and
yeah,
kind of look at this.
no problem. No problem. It's
Thing.
in front of your screen. This is Sunnah.com. This is not my website. This is Muslim. All is a pure Muslim Sunni. website. This is not my website.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Sunnah.com. Okay, so I'm not making things up. So we show it live, and as you see, whatever you ask me, I show you right away in a second. Doesn't take me even an hour to find it, my friend. I spend my life studying this stupid religion. I advise you right now to leave it. You don't want to follow such a madman. This is a madman.
No, some things are shocking, to be honest.
Let me
Yeah,
ask you.
perhaps.
I don't know what is your education. Did you pass high school?
Yeah, I've got a bachelor's in economics.
That's wonderful. That's amazing. That's good. Okay. Do you think if a man have orgasm first, the baby will look like the man, and if the woman have orgasm first, the baby will look like the woman?
I know about the chromosome X and Y. I don't.
No,
I've
my
never heard of.
friend, it's about orgasm first. Read with me carefully. This is not our chromosome. They would start. I know the Muslim, they'll try to fool you, say chromosome. What chromosome? It says the messenger of Allah said, the man water is thick and white. Is the chromosome thick and white, or this is about the sperm?
This is about the sperm.
Okay, sperm. And then the women water is thin and yellow. Muhammad describing the liquid in the women vagina when she have sex. And then he says, whichever of them comes first, the child will resemble the parents. Do you see it?
Yes.
And this is stupid because it doesn't matter even if you say X and Y. Who care about they come first or not? There's some people that don't even there's many women they don't even come, but they get pregnant. And the look of the son, or to be a male or female, have nothing to do who come first. This is a lie. Don't you agree?
Yeah, that's kind of silly.
This is silly and this is stupid. And even the Quran make it
Has
even.
even been proven by science, hasn't it? So,
Yeah, I agree with you. This is silly and it's stupid. And even the Quran make it more poo-poo and more funny, more stupid. Where in chapter 86, verse number 7, the Quran claim that the man's sperm coming from the backbone of the man, and the women's sperm coming from the ribs of the women, which is extremely stupid and madness. Women, they don't have a sperm, and this would be stupid to believe that the sperm of the man came from the backbone. What about the balls then? And then to make it more stupid, he claimed that the sperm of the women coming from the ribs, but women they have no sperm, and there's nothing come from the ribs. That's stupid. Still, you want to be a Muslim, my friend?
wait. So how come a lot of people don't know this?
My friend, nobody knows. As you see, I mean, like, as you see, ask yourself the same question. How come you do not know? You are a Muslim too, so they are the same as you. Sorry to say so. How come you do not know? But thanks God you came in my way, or let's say I came in your way, and I'm sharing with you. Didn't
Because I
know.
just believe my parents told me, really, to be honest. And so,
My friend, I invite you right now to leave this cult. What do you say? This is cannot be from God. This is stupid. You are smarter than this. You are an educated person. This is garbage.
I agree that some things are kind of odd, to be honest. But yeah, I'll need some time to kind of.
Why you need some time? It's enough for you. Okay, how many tons of reference I need to show you that this is stupid? I mean, come on, you are smarter than this. And already you said this is silly. I heard you many times saying this is silly, which means this is stupid.
It is both scientifically and logically.
Okay,
Doesn't.
so why you want to believe in such a garbage? Say I am out of this cult. You are smarter than this.
Well, even if I do this, I won't be able to tell my parents. So
No problem. But we are talking now. You forget about your parents. Your parents maybe something later, but at least in your heart, you know that you are not a Muslim. So did you decide to leave Islam, my friend?
well, I'll have to look at the interpretations of.
I am showing you the
Um,
interpretation. Here we go. It's in the front of you. My friend, this is the interpretation.
it's just that I'm shocked, to be honest.
I know you are shocked, and I'm here to help you. I'm not, you see, I understand your pain. I understand your situation. I understand you are shocked that you thought this is a great
So,
religion,
okay,
Muhammad is a great prophet.
okay. So, what about the things that we taught about Jesus? Are they true or are they
No problem. Let us see first.
made up?
Do you did you decide to leave Islam?
Um, well, I'm thinking.
Okay. Everything Muhammad said about Jesus is a lie. The only thing in the only thing it can be not a lie about Jesus is about, let us say, Mary, but the rest is a lie. As an example, the Quran did not even quote the name of Jesus correctly. Who is Isa? We do not know who is Isa. The same as the rest. Mary, she is the sister of Aaron. Who is Aaron? Aaron is the brother of Moses. But between Aaron and Moses more than 1,000 years. How Aaron became the brother of Mary? Who is the father of Moses? Umran, according to Islam. Who is the father of Mary? Umran. So Mary and Umran and Aaron, they have one brother, one father, but there's thousands of years between them.
Well, but the Quran says that how can God? He says that God has no daughters or sons.
Sorry.
How can God have a son?
Even that one is a stupid statement because if we go in the Quran right now, you will see the Quran saying the following.
Well, I do understand that God can have anything He wants. So
No problem. But I'm going with the logic of the Muslim, which they taught you as a Muslim. No problem. And by the way, I really like you. You are a person of respect. I respect you because usually Muslims, they shout and they make me lose my voice and they scream and they go in denial. But you don't do that, and I respect that. Uh, when we go in the Quran says how Allah can have Allah he can have a son if you don't have a girlfriend. But here you will notice that the God of Islam, he did shoot himself in the foot, because if Allah cannot have a girlfriend because he have, let us go to the verse, hold on, because he don't have a girlfriend, then how Mary she can have a son but she don't have a boyfriend?
well, if He wasn't able, well, if He wasn't biologically, then can't it be a metaphor?
My friend, it's not Mary, she was not biologically too, because Mary she don't have a boyfriend. It was not from sex.
She's virgin.
Yeah. So when you say to me that I am Allah and I cannot have a son because I don't have a girlfriend, then you need to explain to me how you say to me in different verse that I am Allah and I made Mary have a boyfriend, a son without boyfriend. So you can make Mary have a son without boyfriend, but you cannot make yourself have a son without girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know it doesn't logically doesn't really make sense. If I'm honest
It's
with
a stupid statement. It doesn't make sense. Absolutely. So here we go again. The Quran is making poo-poo. That doesn't make sense. In different place, the Quran, speak about that if we wanna have a son, we will take a son from ourselves. Okay. What do you mean from ourselves? Are you one? The Muslim, they keep saying to us that Allah is one God, correct?
you. Yes.
Okay. How Allah will take a son from ourselves if he is the only one? It doesn't make sense. So uh, uh, if we go in the Quran here, let us see. By the way, your mic is really bad. I advise you to change it. It's giving me headache, but I'm just being
Yeah.
patient with you because I'm trying my best to help you.
Yeah. Sorry.
But otherwise, it's really giving me headache in my head. Um, okay,
I apologize.
no problem. It's not your fault. In chapter 21, verse number 17, it says, if we wish to take a pastime, and by the way, here the word pastime is a woman. In Arabic, the word lahu goes for women. So if we want to take a woman for fun, we should surely have taken it from things near us. This is a Muslim translation, but the fact doesn't say that. It says from ourselves, from ladunna. If we go to the interpretation, this is chapter 121, verse number 17, and I will show you the Muslim interpretation. So you will see I'm not making things up. You will see here. Do you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. I just muted it because I don't want to,
Yeah. This is Ibn Abbas. No problem. It's okay. This is Ibn Abbas. This is Jalalain. You can read whatever interpretation you want. And this is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan. Had we desire to find some diversion, that which provide diversion in the way of a partner or a child, which mean a woman or a child, we would have found it with ourselves. Ourselves from among the beautiful eyed houris or the angels. Allah will have sex with the houris. What is that? How the Muslim they say to us, Allah is God, Allah is Almighty, Allah is etc. And then Allah He Himself He said to us, if I want to take a woman for fun, and look, even the word He used for women is insulting. He did not even say a wife. He said lahwan, lahu, fun, mean fun, literally mean fun, which means if we want to take a woman for fun, which means for sex, we will take it from the beautiful eyed houris. Now here we have many problems. First of all, he says from ourselves, and yet they say to us that Allah is one, but yet it's ourselves, and they cannot say this metaphorical because he is talking about taking a partner, which means another individual, right? A woman cannot be himself, otherwise Allah must be male and female in the same time. So, and when you say to me, how I can have a son and not have a girlfriend, that means you are a male. You are confirming to me that you are a male God, and you are saying you don't have a female God, and this is why you don't have a son. And now he is confirming it again. If we want to take lahu, which is a female, we will take it from who? From the beautiful eyed women. Again, he says clearly that those are women. If we want to take, and now how the Huri, who they are created for Muslims to have sex with, they are fit and they are qualified to have sex with Allah, if Allah is not a man. The Muslims say to you, well, here he's saying if. It doesn't matter, you know. When I say to you if, it's mean it's possible, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So if I said, okay, if I want to marry a woman, she have to be, you know, etc. It's mean it is possible. If I want, this will happen. If it's not impossible, you don't say to me, if I want, I will take from this, because simply that should be stupid, because the women are not from your kind. It's like saying, have you ever seen imagine an elephant saying, if I want to have a wife, I will marry an ant. That would be funny, right? Because they are from two different kind. Do I agree?
Yes.
Okay. In order for Allah to say, if I want to have a woman for fun, I will take the beautiful eyed houri, and those are women. Then he admitted and he agreed that he must be a man, because women, they have a private part of a woman, which means women is a word coming from the man. Woo man, right? So women is exactly as the man in everything except the sexual private part. So if we want to take a partner, is going to be a woman, but the woman is a human being. How she can be your partner?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
My friend, come on, you are smarter than this. Just denounce this cult. Say I am out of it.
Yeah, so what do I do then?
Say it, and I will tell you what you would do.
I'm out.
I am out. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Guys, did you hear it? I am out. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for sending this gentleman who sent me a message in Skype saying, I want to debate you. He was challenging me. By the way, you
No,
did not lose. You did not
because
lose. My friend, you did
if
not
you
lose. Hold on. You did not lose. You did win. You did not lose. Don't think you lost. You won.
no, I'm just asked. I just called to confirm certain things I've been
Yeah,
told to see
I'm
what.
just telling them what you said to me in text before you call me. I want to debate you, right? You know. So my friend, you are welcome. I'm happy for you. Now, you see, you refuse because all of this doesn't make sense to you and it's stupid. And
No,
you
it's
are
because no, it's because I've never heard of these things before. Everyone's been saying good
no
things,
problem.
miracles, all sorts of things, um, and so yeah,
No
no
problem.
one's telling us about these sort of things, which they're in the hadith and old sort of sources,
Yeah.
which I find it is
Yeah.
basically lying.
I understand. But now,
Why
my,
do
my
people hide
friend,
this? I
you
don't
said to me,
understand.
what you should do best. You should do next, right? Should I tell you
Yeah.
what you should do next? Okay. Me as a Christian, I believe that me as a person, I have patience to speak to you, even though your mic is giving me headache, because my Lord, He taught me to love every human being, including the Muslims. God is love, and I advise you to follow the one who teach you to love everybody, because love can change all mankind, can change you to a different person, can make you happy, can make you healthy. Hate kill you. It's like a poison. You eat it, you are the first one to die with it. So
Mm.
when Jesus he said, "Love your enemy, bless them those who curse you." Maybe it sounds like okay, I am being nice to others, but the first thing I do, I am being healthy. I am being healthy in my heart. I am being healthy in my mind, and I am stress free. Because when I love everybody around me, I have no stress. Secondly, I'm happy. Number three, I trust myself because you know what? I don't have enemy. Yes, they hate me, they want to kill me, but I have no fear. I love everybody. So I say to you, and I invite you in front of everyone to accept the Lord the Messiah as your Savior, who said, "Love your enemy." The one who resurrect people from the grave, the one who said to the blind, "See," and he saw, not like Allah who said to Muhammad, "Read," and he could not read. The one who said to the man he cannot walk, walk, and the man carry his bed and he walked. The one who said, I forgive your sin, but don't do sin again. That is Jesus, my friend. So I invite you to the King of Kings, the one who have the wisdom which nobody have. I invite you to read the Bible from the first chapter of John all the way, the four Gospels. It's amazing. It's so beautiful, and you will never find something better. So I invite you, my friend, to believe in the best of the best, and that is the Messiah, the Christ, my Lord. What do you say?
Well, obviously, first I gotta go and read the Bible and see what it's saying and look at the historical Jesus and just find out things
No problem, my
before.
friend. Really, I wanted from my heart that you will say, I believe, but for sure, we want you to believe from your heart, but not by your tongue. We are not like Muslim who say Shahada. We don't want you to do that. We want you to be a believer. But again, I remind you that me and you, we might go to sleep now and we never wake up. And salvation is an opportunity. So I invite you for the opportunity of salvation. And you think and you read, and this is why actually I am the one who told you go read. We don't want you to believe blindly. We want you to
Mm.
have faith based on truth,
And
not
at
in
least I can
fictions.
understand it.
No problem. I understand. And I'm not saying to you just say I believe. No, I want you to believe. I don't want you to say I believe, but yet you don't believe.
No,
But
I'm saying at least I can understand what it's saying compared to the Quran, where you just rely on translators, telling the truth of things.
right, yeah. And that's why I'm here to help you, my friend. I'm happy that you called me today. I'm happy that you decide to leave Islam. I will be happy if you call me anytime soon and say to me, I decide to accept Jesus.
Yeah, of course, as I embark on this journey, obviously I'm gonna certain questions are gonna come to my mind, and obviously I'm
Sure,
gonna
my
take.
friend. Thank you very much for calling me. If you feel you change your mind, you want to say You accept Jesus, just let me know, and I will be happy to hear it. And everybody here will be happy for you. We have almost 700 people listening, and they will be really happy to hear you that you accept the Messiah. And the Lord, He said, when a lost soul came back to Him, a happiness will be in the kingdom of heaven, which means the whole heaven will be happy for you for accepting the Messiah. That's why me myself, I wanted to invite you, and I believe the Lord using me to speak in my tongue to you, which means the Messiah Himself is
All right.
speaking
So
to
what's the
you.
process? What's the process? For example, if you read the Bible and so on, and then you realize what's the truth, then what do you do from there?
Right. Yeah.
Is it
Well,
don't you have to say anything, or is there like a formal
no, you
way?
see, my friend, you read the Bible, but don't read it as a story. You try, you see, this is what I do since I was a kid. This is why I read differently from what people do. You notice, like me, when I speak to you, I go deep in the words, right? So I analyze the words. So when I read the Bible, I close my eyes and I imagine myself there. Imagine yourself living the story, not hearing a story. So you want to know what Jesus is saying? Live the story, and you will enjoy it. And you will notice that each time you read the same story in the Bible, it fit with something happening to you right now in your life. And no matter how many times I read the Bible, each time I read it, I find something there. Now it's happening to me. Even though the Bible is a book written 2,000 years ago, it's not going to be expired because the wisdom of Christ is amazing. So you live the story, and you will see that Lord, He will speak to you within that story, even though it is mentioned 2,000 years ago. For people who have no electricity, who have no TV, who have no, they have nothing. I mean, its life is very simple: a
I've
cow
heard,
and donkey and etc.
yeah, I've heard one thing. Is it true that Jesus prophesied the falling of the temple in Jerusalem, or was
Prophesy what?
the falling of the temple in
Yes, yes,
Jerusalem?
yes. He prophesied that the temple will be destroyed, and this is what exactly happened. But this is not what make Jesus Jesus, my friend. It's not about Jesus prophesying something and
No, but
something
if
happened.
I say I'm someone, then I gotta prove it, right? You can't
Yeah,
just
yeah,
say
I know,
I'm a
but
prophet.
there's tons of things Jesus He said they become to be true, but this is not what make Jesus Jesus. Jesus is unique. He's not a prophet only. The only prophet actually in the whole universe is God Himself, because a prophet of God, he have nothing of his own. He prophesy what God told him. Correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So the real prophet is God. So Jesus is a prophet, but yet He is our Lord. So all the prophecies He said, anything He said is true. Anything He said is going to happen, or it maybe happened already. So I am not surprised to see things He said is happening or will happen. But there's more than this. There's things which amaze Him beyond imagination. There's something beautiful about Him. The
What?
Messiah, when you believe in Him, your life change. You see, you believe in Muhammad, you will notice many, they go, let us say, they go to jail for a month. They meet with some Muslims, they share his shahada, convert to Islam, and second day he come out, he want to do jihad. So Islam changed you to be a violence person, a person who goes for violence, and Jesus, he do the
It is
opposite.
in the chapter 9.
Sorry?
It is stated in chapter 9, which I believe is one of the most violent. Um,
No, no, the whole Quran is violent. The whole Quran.
in chapter 5 it
This
says,
is
love your cousin.
actually the Quran does not contain much violence as Muhammad life stories. Muhammad, he cut a woman to pieces when she's alive. Her name is Qurfa, more than 8 years old. He tied her legs to two camels and he ordered the camels to split her alive. I don't know if you saw the videos of ISIS tying a guy to two tanks and they split him alive. This is not something they come with. This is Muhammad what he did. Muhammad is a very evil man. So it's not just about violence. You see, my friend, sometimes violence can be for a reason. So if somebody kill me and I'm defending myself, okay, that's I mean, this guy is not being bad, he's defending himself. But Muhammad is an evil man. He enjoyed torture. He put nails in the eyes of people. He cut the, like you mentioned to me the fingertips, right? You
Yeah.
remember? Okay. Do you know that the Quran says that you kill people and you cut their fingertips for fun? Why you
No.
wanna cut? Why you wanna cut the fingertips of somebody? Why? You kill the man. The man is
Because
already
apparently
the
Allah
the
recognizes them by the figures, right?
read with me. Chapter 8, verse number 12. Remember, the Lord inspired the angels with the message, I am with you. Give firmness to the believers. I will install terror in the heart of the unbelievers, submit above their necks and submit their fingertips of them. Why? What
Wow.
is the purpose of fingertips? Okay, you want to kill them, they are your enemy, no problem. You give me all the excuses, and what after you kill them, you wanna cut their fingertips?
Yeah, it makes no sense because
So obviously it's a false cult based on violence, and the violence is the only reason for Islam to stay until now. If you give a freedom for people in Pakistan to believe or not to believe, you will see people leave Islam. I don't know if you heard of something called the war of apostate. You heard of it?
no.
Okay, Muhammad he died, everybody almost left Islam. What the Muslims, the gang they did, the fighter, the warriors, they launched war. It's called the war of apostate. You can search it in Google. The war of apostate against everyone who left Islam just because they heard Muhammad is dead. As simple as that.
So how come Islam's trending so fast?
No, Islam is dying so fast, my friend. This is propaganda. It's false. Islam is dying very fast. As you see, we are the Arab. We are leaving Islam, and we are making fun of Islam. And you will see people all over the world leaving Islam. If I tell you how many people left Islam after speaking to me, you will not believe it. So Islam is dying. They have a propaganda that Islam is spreading. That's not true, and they measure themselves by birth rate. But this is not a true measurement, because who said that everyone is born in a Muslim country is a Muslim? Give them freedom and let us see who's a Muslim.
I actually know a case. I know a girl from Saudi Arabia who basically she does everything their parents want her to, but she's an atheist.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever heard of a country have no gays, have no atheists, have no Christian, have no Jews? I mean, come on. Obviously, it's the violence, right? Keeping things in order. So the whole country, when Ahmadinejad he came to the United Nations, he said, "In my country, there's no gays." Yeah, because you kill them. If somebody says he is, give them freedom. You will see how many gays they will have.
That's actually true, to be honest with you.
Yeah, a country have no atheist. That's funny. That's a
Um,
miracle, actually. But why? Because who dare to say I'm an atheist? They will kill him right away. With fear, my friend, everybody worship the same God because nobody dare to say I don't believe in that God. Take the fear out. Take the terror of Islam, as you see in front of you on the screen. Terror is what making Islam stand for until now. But I believe strongly that the same reason made Islam stand is the same reason will make Islam collapse. And now Muslims are leaving Islam left and right because there's many Muslims, naive Muslims. They thought Islam is a nice religion, and they were shocked when they saw ISIS. But ISIS are practicing Islam exactly. ISIS is Islam, and Islam is ISIS. I challenge anyone to show me one thing ISIS did Muhammad did not do. Not a single thing. They are the real Muslims.
yeah. Wow.
Well, my friend, I'm happy that you spoke to me. I
Can I
hope
get
I hope next time you
can,
will call me with better microphone because I have to apologize from you. You're
can I get can I also get some of my friends to call you?
sorry.
Can I also get some of my friends to call you?
Sure, absolutely. Anytime, my friend. Anytime I am on just text me first because I get too many
Yeah, yeah.
messages and I pick up people to call me. I don't know them, but because too many people to text me, as you see, I am open for everybody. And sometimes people they call they are just being stupid. They call they make a voice of a goat or etc. So text me.
You'll be amazed how many people are in my situation.
I met everyday people in your situation. Trust me, it's okay. So, and I'm really happy for you. Actually, don't think
Yes,
you lost today. You are being smart. You are a smart person.
I didn't win. I didn't call to win anything or to lose. I just wanted
No,
to
no,
see.
I know, but I mean, some people they think, okay, Christian Prince he won the debate. No, 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 I did not win. You are the winner, because I spend my time actually doing nothing. I just repeated what I know. I mean, my knowledge with you. It is you who gain knowledge, right? It is you who heard things never heard before. So you are the only winner in this conversation.
I'll be challenging people on what you said. I took note of the references and stuff.
Absolutely. Let people call me my friend. Bring the best you have who can defend Islam, and tell them I want to hear you defending Islam, speaking to this guy, and you will laugh with me, and you will see they cannot.
All right, cool. Thanks a lot for your help. Yeah.
Thank you, my friend, for calling me. May the Lord bless you. And I pray before you go, I pray that the Lord will open your eyes and He will send you a private invitation to your heart to accept Him, that He is your Lord and your Savior. And really, really, from my heart, I pray to the Lord that He might guide you, bless you, and keep you and guide you from everything is evil. You accept Him or not, I pray for Him to be with you and to protect you, even if you don't accept Him yet. For God is love, and He loves those who love the truth and the good ones. Thank you, my friend, for calling me.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Take care. God bless. All right.